Okay, before we get started, yes, I do officially have a Nintendo Switch. If you follow me on Twitter, you've already seen it there. And if you've looked at my channel banner lately, you do see my friend code on there. So yeah, I do have a Nintendo Switch, but before anyone gets jealous at me, or of me, whatever, I did wait 2.5 hours in front of a GameStop at the middle of the night on a Thursday night, March 2nd. So I did take my time to get this, and yeah, it was a really weird adventure, I'll say that much. And it was really cold, but I was second in line, and there was like 30 people, and only 3 of us got it. And I got the neon ones. Yeah, neon's awesome. So, yeah, and the reason I haven't reviewed the system yet, or Zelda, is because, number one, Zelda Breath of the Wild is a very hard and very long game, and I'm not close to finishing it. And I will really try to get it finished as soon as possible. As for the system itself, I want to wait until my spring break, which is next week, to do a review of it, because I think I'll have more time to do it, and I want it to look really nice, have nice editing, talk about every single thing, make sure I don't forget anything. So yeah, as for now, we will be reviewing the 1-2 Switch. So let's get right into that. 1-2 Switch is a charming party game that is the Wii Sports or Nintendo world of the Nintendo Switch's launch. Except it's not bundled with the system, and I think I know why Nintendo did this really questionable move. The Nintendo Switch is trying to appeal to children, modern gamers that use like Xbox or PlayStation or PC, and then of course there's the Nintendo fans. Now, we all know that all of us Nintendo fans have been wanting the system since it was still called the NX, but as for the children and other types of gamers, it's really hard to try to appeal to both of these groups at once. The only way to solve this seemed to not have 1-2 Switch or Zelda bundled with the system, because this way the system was kept a lot cheaper, especially compared to Xbox and PlayStation 4 launches. Xbox One to be specific, and this way Nintendo would make more money off of Zelda Breath of the Wild, because of the 90% of people who bought that separately with their Switch. This way, each group, either the children or the hardcore gamers, could pick which game they wanted to buy. So, like, if a kid wanted 1-2 Switch with to play with his siblings, and Zelda isn't bundled, they won't have their parents saying that this isn't a system for 7-year-olds. And if your, like, everyday gamer thinks Zelda is interesting, they won't have 1-2 Switch bundled to make them think that this system's for babies. In my opinion, I think it was a smart move. But is 1-2 Switch worth its $50 price tag? Not really. As I was saying, 1-2 Switch is a great local multiplayer game, but if you don't have friends or siblings that you're able to play with a lot, then you're really out of luck. The game comes with 28 minigames that all make good use of the Joy-Cons and the HD Rumble feature that is exclusive to the Nintendo Switch, but the minigames are very random. They go anywhere from milking cows to dancing to shooting each other in a stare down, so it's not really that easy to get bored. However, this game's more about who you're playing with than what you're playing. In fact, like, the whole game is based around looking at your opponent instead of the screen, which is a really interesting way of playing the game, and I've never really seen it done before in any other game. I have had, like, some friends come over twice, as well as I've also thrown a party lately, and everyone has, all the 3 times, have had a blast, and it was really hilarious. We kept it, like, super interesting with dares for whoever lost, and playing it with siblings is also pretty fun, but if they're really young, it gets kind of stressful. But this game is a great game to just, like, play with a friend at a park or something, like, or in your backyard or something like that, and just look like idiots in front of everyone, which is what we did, like, all 3 times. But I wouldn't be surprised if this game goes down to, like, $35 by the summer. Like, on Amazon, with Amazon Prime, you can already get it for $40, which makes it a little bit more worth it. However, if you can get this game for like $20 to $30, then I would highly recommend picking it up. But it is a game that you would have to try out at a friend's house before buying. Now, at least for now, I'm not going to do reviews based on numbers, like a score, because I just think that's not the best way to do a review. You should just express your opinions. So that's pretty much the end of the review. This is my first video game review, and I hope you enjoyed it. It has for my Dragon Ball Super reviews. I am taking quite a break on them, and I don't know if I will return. I will have a lot more Dragon Ball content, such as discussions and such on my channel, but about the current arc of Dragon Ball and whatnot, I think maybe a little bit better than having a deadline, doing an episode a week and stuff. But if that's all I really have to say about that. So Dragon Ball content is not going away, but Nintendo content is staying as well. So don't worry about either of those. They just may change up a little each. So yeah, if you like the content, please remember to subscribe and like, because your guys' support is very appreciated. And also don't forget to hit the bell, follow me on Twitter, and add me on PS4, 3DS, Wii U, and now even the Nintendo Switch, so you guys can play with me. And you guys can ask me in the comments below, what games you want me to play with you. I'll be sure to do it. And if you need me to add you on 3DS back, I will do that as well. And yeah, all that is in the description, as well as it's also on my channel banner. So yeah, and if you've got this far in the video, let me know if you've got your Joy-Con strap struck or you have tasted the Switch card, because I've done both, and they're both not fun things. And without further ado, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Which